Hi, it's Wednesday, and during this week of LinkedIn, today I'm looking at showing you how to do advertising on LinkedIn. And LinkedIn, yes, you do have to pay for it, but it does get great results. And the reason I like LinkedIn advertising over anywhere else is that people who view your ad can also click for you to be able to contact them directly. So it means that you get warm leads from your advertising as well. Now, when you log into LinkedIn, you go to you're automatically sent to the home page and you can put in an update. Now, what I suggest you do is every time you log into LinkedIn, put in what you're doing or an interesting tidbit, okay? Um, or something that someone said to you that's a bit funny, okay? Now, I was talking to a client this morning, and throughout the discussion, I came up with free VAs don't only free up your time, they also free up your mind. And it's an important aspect of the services that you do that business owners free up the time so that they can actually think about going forward in their business. So I'm going to put this on LinkedIn. I've already written a post on it. And I will go share to the public. And here you can see it's being published. If I want to share it to groups, I can usually, if I link this up, no, it looks as if they've removed that. It used to be that you could also, I don't know if I'm doing it right. No, comment, share. When you clicked on this, it would let you share it in groups. I don't know why it's not picking it up, so they may have changed it. Okay, let's go to the task in hand. Business services. Click on, business services and go to advertise. So you can either, if you've run advertisements before, you can click on manage, or you can click on get started to get one up and running. I'm going to click on get started. The thing about you can control that they will ask you to log in again. You can control in advertising when it's viewed, how much you're going to pay. You can even give a VA a login responsibilities for managing the ads on your account. So for clients, it means that you can do their LinkedIn advertising for them, keep track of it, and make sure they're getting the most out of it. Now, create the ad is the pay-per-click ads, okay, so where you reach your targeted audience. Sponsor and update is to make sure your updates reach a wider audience. So you've got the two options, but today I'm going to look at pay-per-click advertising. So it says up here, generate awareness, build relationships, and drive leads with sponsored updates. Get started. We're not going to do that. We're going to call this campaign. You can call it anything you like. I'm going to call it LinkedIn training. Okay, so the ad language is definitely English. You've got two different media types, basic and video. For this purpose, we'll just do the basic, but I mean, adding a video can be quite interactive. The nice thing about LinkedIn, and most of the other PPC places do that now as well, is you can create different variations of the ad and test what works. So, for instance, You can do several with different photographs and different headings, and then depending on the response you get, you can do away with the ones that aren't performing and really concentrate on the more successful one. The ad variation. Now, this is the important thing about having an ad. Before you actually create the ad, have a landing page. And a landing page, now here you can have a page on LinkedIn. I suggest you have your web page. So on your website, create a page and call it whatever you're trying to sell. Okay? And on that page, you only focus on that one thing. So if you've got an email marketing package that you want to sell, on your web page, you call it email marketing. And on that web page, all they can do is sign up. So you give them details about what's included in the package, why they should choose you, and the ability to order it or ask for more information. I just want to make that very clear. One page, one focus. And here you can add an image and you can add the headline. LinkedIn will check your ad to make sure that it meets their criteria. So it has to be approved, and the headline has to say what the truth. So you couldn't say, here, grab a sandwich and go to a page and it says email marketing. Okay, just to clarify that. So it says here, here on the side, catch the attention of your target audience with a clear and concise headline. The best headlines relate to your target audience. So what they're saying there, if you want to do email marketing for financial planners, then you can say email marketing for financial planners. And financial planners will take notice of that. So be as plain as possible. The other thing that they do often suggest is that you ask a question, because when you ask a question, people want to answer it. So I could put, are you getting the most out of, do you need training? Do you need LinkedIn training? Now you can see how there's a word count limit. So do you need, and just keep working on it. Linked so you can see you have to play around with this so that your limit is of the headline, you're using the limit. Your LinkedIn training, that's rubbish. Exceed by 2 characters. So training on LinkedIn. Okay, that fits. 4 more characters. So now you've got up to 75 characters that spans 2 lines. Free daily lessons showing you how to use LinkedIn well. Okay. Now I can add an image, and what you want is an image that reflects that your target market will be attracted to. So we'll put the wee man with the binoculars. Who doesn't like a wee man in binoculars? I'll ask you. Okay, so training on ads by LinkedIn. This is what it will be looked like. Ads by LinkedIn members, training on LinkedIn, free daily lessons showing you how to use LinkedIn well. Now, if I'm new to LinkedIn, or if I've been on LinkedIn and I don't know what the hell to do with it, I'm going to click on that ad. And what I want to do is I want to offer free daily lessons to LinkedIn users so that I can build rapport with them. And I can do, because I want them to know that we have a virtual assistant network, and when they need virtual assistants, they'll come to me. So by giving, givers gain. I believe that givers gain. So if you give out, you'll get back. I believe that you're treated well, karma is available. So giving something away is a great way to get leads from people. As soon as you give them something of value, they want to give something back to you. And if they can give you a referral, all the better. So remember that when you're doing these ads. Yes, you're paying for these ads and you're paying for the leads to give something out free, but in the long term, you've got more of a chance of getting some work from it. You have to invest in your business to help it grow. So I'm going to go next. I like that. Oh, my web page. Sorry about that. LinkedIn course. Click next. There. Oh, it wants me to sign in again. It's unusual. So in this page, LinkedIn course, on that page, all it talks about is the free LinkedIn training. I haven't created it yet. I'll create it before I actually publish the ad. So this is where I can target the market, okay? And you've got 259 million people on LinkedIn. There's no point in advertising to all of them. It'll break your bank account. So you want to be as specific as possible. I can go location, and I think I will just do it to Australians. Oceania. Sorry about that. And I'm going to click Australia and New Zealand. And you can see that my audience is reduced to 57 million. I don't think I'll do. Now I can click on Australia and I can really narrow it down to the Brisbane area. Or no matter where you are, you can actually narrow it down to your closest capital city. And we all know that there is a certain amount of colloquialism, and people like to relate to others in their local area in Australia. It's that mateship that happens. So by clicking on, and you can see what happens here to the numbers when I click on, say, for Adelaide. It's gone to 50 million. I won't go to Adelaide. Say I go to Brisbane. I've got 51. That's not doing much, is it? If I go to Canberra, hopefully I've got a bit less. 50 million LinkedIn members. So you can see that there's a lot of people in Australia, and you could actually narrow it down. So let me go to Brisbane. A lot of people in Brisbane. Oh, do I want a Brisbane? Where am I going to go? Let me go to Perth. Haven't done any marketing in Perth for a while, so untick Brisbane. I've got 50 million people. And we'll close that. Okay. I can then tick by category or industry or company size. Okay. So I can go company size, I want myself only people, and I want 1 to 10 employees, because I know from experience that they're the people that use VAs more than anyone else. So that brings it down to 32,000 in Perth, and I quite like that number. I would be happy. Um, yeah, I would be happy not to go to some other people, so make that lower. So I'll have a look and see who I could exclude by industry. Now, I've noticed that a lot of, is it corporate? Yeah, I don't want to go to staffing and recruiting people. Um, Offshoring, I don't want to go to because those people are generally cheap offshore. Business supplies, human resources, I don't really want to go to, although I don't know why. They can use VAs. Marketing and advertising is always good. Public relations, market research, and management consulting. Now, those people all use VAs. Now, if I wanted this particular ad to go to just professional training and coaching, I could exclude all others and just have that available. Okay. So you can see I'm down to 30,000. Job title. Okay. So I could click on job title and making it a business owner. Let me see. I'd rather they gave me function. I don't want administrative people. I actually want seniority. Let's see what that gives me. Yeah, this is what I want. I want owners of businesses. Yeah, I'll have director and I'll have a manager. And you can see because I've only clicked those that I'm down to 6,309 LinkedIn I might, yeah, no, I'm happy with that. I like that. And I can exclude job titles if I want to, but because I've selected the titles, that's sufficient. Okay, so look at what we've got. I've got 6,000 LinkedIn members to market to. Their location is in Perth. The company size is solopreneurs are 1 to 10 employees. Their job seniority is their owner of the business, a director or manager. And I've excluded outsourcing and offshoring and staffing and recruiting. Okay? And I'll go next. Oh, the other thing is also reach LinkedIn members and other websites through the LinkedIn Audience Network. So that is other websites that have your ad up. I'll leave it ticked. You can untick it. If I untick it, it'll probably reduce it, will it? No, it won't. Yeah, I'll leave it up. Okay, so LinkedIn very kindly suggests how much you should pay per click. Now, I will warn you, on LinkedIn, there is a minimum bid of $2 a click. So paying somewhere between 245 and 367 US dollars seems to seems to be reasonable. Now, because I'm paying more for the click, it means that if I went to the higher amount, that's 367, I will be further up the ranking. You know, when you see ads by other LinkedIn users, I'll be higher up that list, so I could be first, second, or last on the list. So the higher I go up in the bidding, the higher up on that list I'll be. So if you're willing to pay the $3.67 for everyone that clicks, I'm hoping to get 10 people to do this LinkedIn course. So, and if that's an average of 10 people clicking to actually 10 to 1 signing up, then I could be up for $367. So you've just got to be aware of how much you're willing to spend. So this is your next part, is how much of a daily budget. Now, if I want 10 people over the next month, or over the next 2 weeks, that's 14 days, and I'm willing to spend $20 a day, then I know exactly how much. And how long will we run your campaign? So always indefinitely. You can keep an eye on your budget. Okay. So I'm going to run this for 2 weeks. If it gets approved tomorrow, I can run it from the 5th to the 12th to the 19th. So turn clicks into qualified leads with just one click by giving your audience a single button to ask to be contacted. Definitely turn that on. That's a great initiative by LinkedIn. So here we have the full stats. Now the chances are I'm going to get Perth people because I've made it so specific. If the geographical area isn't too much of an issue for you, then make it all of Australia, and you'll have a wider audience that will see your ad. So the campaign details are, I'll pay when someone clicks on my ad $3.67 US dollars. Okay, so US dollars means it'll be over $4 a click. The minimum bid is $2, and I'm paying 20 US dollars a day, and I'm doing it for 14 days. Now I can launch the campaign here. I actually don't want to launch it, but I will click on launch the campaign because LinkedIn will actually approve. Oh, I need to put a valid credit card in. I haven't done this for a long time, but LinkedIn training is there. You can see my other ads that I've run before on LinkedIn with some success. So you can see it's on. Now I can actually turn that off by clicking on, and it clicked it off. So I don't need to run it until I can come in here and I can click on that and run it at any time. So that's important. So you could run it for a day, 2 days, see what sort of results you get, and then you can create different variations of this ad as well. And LinkedIn will tell you which one's more successful and which isn't. Now, because I haven't, this is the report for May to June, and I haven't run anything. There's no stats here. But it comes up and it tells you how many clicks, how many impressions, click-through rate, which is how many people are viewing it and how many actually at the rate that people will click on it. The leads are when people have clicked, please contact me. And when you click on this number, it takes you to their details. And it gives you an average cost per click and the total spend. So it gives you full control and you know exactly how much you're spending. If you've got something attractive to sell to clients that's a nice package, you know that they need it, you want to get their attention for it, then doing ads and investing some money in it, but just make sure you're going to make more money from the clicks than you are paying for the advertising. That's very important. So doing just a generic ad about I'll become your VA can make you vulnerable because people can click on that and think, I don't know what a VA is, I'll click on it, and it's costing you. It's costing you at least $2. If there is no chance if they're going to buy it, or it maybe takes 100 clicks to get a client and it's going to cost you $200, then is it worth it? And will that client convert to more than $200? So they're the decisions you have to make. It's much easier if you have a package like an online advertising campaign package. I'll do your advertising, so many pages to editing your blog, because you're getting people to click who are in the area of shopping. So you want to attract those people. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to post the link up to the LinkedIn group so that you can have a look at it, and please post any questions in the discussion forum. Thanks a lot. Bye.